Today we're gonna have some traditional Brussels or Flemish dishes here at Davidsbeenhere Kopje. This place looks amazing. It's like an old school restaurant, very, very small. On the right, that's the oldest part of the restaurant. They expanded it to the left. Let's go inside, let's try some beer, let's eat some food, and let's go to the kitchen. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
That's good?
Yeah, and you?
Good, good. Is it okay if we go in?
Yeah, sure.
On the left. How you doing, my friend? David, pleasure. Nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you too.
So what are the dishes we're making today?
Well, we have our Flemish stew
Flemish stew right here.
going.
Woo!
As you can see,
Look at that meat.
quite a batch. It's made from beef cheeks.
And let me ask you, so these dishes, they're very traditional.
Yes, in French it's carbonate.
Carbonate.
We call it stoofvlees in Flemish. Technically, it's not a Flemish stew because we use syrup that is made in Liège, in Luik. But it's very much Belgian stew. It's more a Belgian stew than a Flemish stew. It's known as a Flemish stew.
And what's the history of the restaurant? Because I saw outside it says 1762.
Yes, yes.
Is that how old the building is?
building, yes.
The building's from
Well,
1762.
actually, we're in two separate buildings right now. The old building, that's the one in front. That's the old one. And this one is actually a different house that was added in the 80s, 90s. So they added the extra.
So they expanded
dining
it.
hall, and of course, the bigger kitchen.
It hits you.
It's flambé with cognac.
Flambé with cognac.
This is at least 3 hours.
So slow cooked. Smells in your mouth, man.
Eat like a peasant and you don't work like a peasant, you become a little bit heavier like me. But if you work,
Too much.
dishes are really meant for people who are going to be outside all day working on the fields.
Yeah.
So that's why it's on the heavy side food. A very crude sausage, so the meat inside is not very finely minced. You will also notice that it is red when you get it in the plate. That's actually quite normal. Based on a French recipe.
So that's bacon?
It's salted bacon, yes,
Salted
from a brasvaart pig, which is a step up from the normal pig, so it's quite succulent and it's salted, not smoked.
So salted, not smoked. Beautiful. Woo! You gonna love me now. Whoa! So this is the pepper. You like nuked it, bro.
This right now needs to slowly reduce when we add beef stock. Regenerate it. So this is the bloempansch, actually very, very typical Brussels. Blood sausage, essentially, which is very typical from this neighborhood. We have a very good meat supplier, which I'm very proud of here in Brussels. And being honest, one of the best ones you can have. You also have lightly caramelized apples with it, and the same beer sauce that goes with the stew.
So this is extremely traditional, young herring, raw.
Yes, yes. Well, it's lightly pickled, lightly salted, and that's how it's served, just like that. You know, just no special things. It's just a very clean, very traditional dish. This is the sauce for your stew. It's heavily reduced to really enhance the flavor. There you go. Now it's ready for plating.
That's it?
Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. This also is very Belgian, but you can compare it to what the English do with mashed potatoes or taters and mash, they call it.
Yeah. Look at that dish. Wow, what a dish.
go.
I think the food's ready, right? Oh, this is gonna be so good. I'm very happy. This plate just made my day.
I got it.
I got it. My man, I'm gonna tell you how good it is.
So, Brussels bloempansch and traditionally maat has just got into season this week. So we had to wait a bit longer so that they get nice and greasy. And normally they would already be released last week or even more, but we had to wait a bit longer. But they're extra good this year.
What's awesome about this place is they have Lambic Beers. So what's Lambic Beers?
So Lambic Beers are spontaneous fermentation beers that very traditional for Belgium. So we've been making since the 13th century. And what we mean with spontaneous fermentation is that we don't add yeast. We use a bacteria that's in the air and very present in this region and just around Brussels. So we use open casks, put the ingredients of the beer in it, not the yeast, and it just gets infected by the bacteria, and that's how the alcohol fermentation process started. And with Lambic, we also make the cherry beer, so we macerate on cherries or on raspberry. We also do strawberry. And now the people are experimenting more with wine grapes and other sort of fruits. And we also make geuze, which is a blend of 1-year-old, 2-year-old and 3-year-old lambic. We put it on the bottle and start a second fermentation process that gets bubbles. So it's like the champagne of beer actually. One very nice one is the Drie Fonteinen. So it's a brewery that got taken over in the 50s, 40s by a father and a son, Armand and Gaston. All the geuze from Drie Fonteinen became super popular also in other countries. So it's what I call the sweetening. And a lot of breweries that didn't want to follow the hype of sweetening their lambic, because I said lambic is from the 13th century, geuze is from the 18th century. So it's very traditional.
Dude, I love this restaurant. This restaurant is so cool. This is the old section. Nice cool stuff on the sides and the walls in terms of beer, beer culture, food, and then on the other side you have the bigger dining hall. That's the newer side. And we're gonna start off with some herring. I've never had raw herring. And this is only in season for like 6 weeks. And we're very lucky, got here yesterday. Let's try it. So tasty. Got a nice contrast, nice fresh salad. It's almost like a ceviche, but it's raw. And this is actually a Dutch dish. But now, this is why I came here. No, I'm joking. I came here for the Lambic beer, but this is amazing. This is like morcilla, right? Blood sausage, but it's massive, and they cut it into this like steak size. Let's do this. Ooh, so soft. And this is the beer sauce. It melted. I thought the morcilla in Argentina was good. This is another level. It's super soft. You get that nice beer sauce. Oh my gosh, it melts in your mouth. It was addictive. You know, some people get a little grossed out in terms of blood sausage. I personally love it. My favorite thing to eat on the grill. Yeah, it's like bubbly. It tastes very similar to like a champagne style. Again, not champagne. It was one of the biggest breweries that makes Lambic beers. And Lambic was like a dying breed of beer, but now people are making it again. It's good. It's wild though. Wild fermentation, so the taste will probably be a little different every time. Very nice. 6% alcohol. Not bad. This is only the appetizers. Look at that. Nice potatoes. Belgian potato. Very good food. Highly recommend this place.
Very special occasion. I rarely come to the table.
You rarely come to the table.
Serve anyway.
Oh.
This is Flemish stew, or carbonade flamand.
Carbonade flamand.
This is stoemp.
Stoemp.
Saucies.
So good. So that's bacon, but like from a higher pig, like.
Yes.
And then under we have mashed potatoes. We have the frites on the side, but the frites with this sauce is gonna be unbelievable. For me, mustard, especially from France. I don't know if you guys make mustard. You guys do make mustard in Belgium, right?
This is mustard. This is a very local. Well, it's a very known brand now, but they used to be very small. And they make really good local mustard.
How's that lambic?
I mean, it's very interesting flavor. You know, I'm not much of a beer geek. Wow, it's almost sparkling, huh? Is this?
Yeah, it's sparkling. That's why it's like the champagne of beers.
Wow.
Lambic beers, Lambic. Yeah, only found in Belgium. Some places do it in Netherlands, but it's mostly in Belgium.
What about these though?
Man, this is gonna
What
be
are you doing?
No, I can't wait.
You're stalling.
I'm stalling, dude. This is gonna be the best, right here.
Tribe has almost added since almost a year now, so Koekelbier. They're from Koekelberg, that's a commune in Brussels. And this is so the beer of the commune. And this is what you see is the Basilic of Koekelberg on the bottle. And the other one that's very enjoyable is Van de Kelder. Van de Kelder is Dutch for from the basements. If you see, this logo is a little stairs to the basement. And this is their cuvée, so it's a blonde beer, 7%. It's a very balanced beer.
This is an amazing beer. Wow. Congratulations to the Koekelberg. It's too tasty. Everything's so good. All right, here we go. Flemish stew is beef cheeks. The cheeks are super soft, tender, like melts. I love the sauce already. This is what makes the dish. That meat, unreal. Tenderness, the fat, but the sauce, epic. Mind blowing. If you eat meat, you have to try the stew. Whoa. You can get some fries and get it in there like that. And cut it. Every dish comes with fries in Belgium. Holy smokes. This is the winner so far in 2 days. Wow, so good. And you know what? It's like sweet. And now we're gonna try some sausage. Sausage, bacon, and mashed potatoes. I'll get some of that mashed potatoes. And it comes with this like sauce, little gravy. That's what it tastes like, that sauce, like a nice gravy. The difference between this sausage and other sausages is that it's not completely minced. Lots of flavor. Very soft outside. And again, like chunks in there, nice chunkiness. And then he said this is the ultimate piece of bacon because it's not your regular pig. It's more succulent. This is definitely a hearty meal. This is for winter. Luckily for us, it's raining today and cold. It's like the thickest piece of bacon I've ever had. Like caramelized on the outside, nice, fat. Try some of these fries with mayo. Like real mayo. And get some of the mustard. Can't stop eating fries here. Oh wow, one of the best mustards of all time. Like mustard, go to France, but also come to Belgium because they make good mustard. And it's called mosterd. Mosterd. Now beers, and we enjoy. Wow, I'm so happy here.
Cheers.
How many beers is too much?
No beers is too much.
No beers. No.
Well, I messed up my English.
No, it's fine. It's good beers, huh?
It's good. It gets comments.
It's good, it's good. I love the beers though. The beers are fantastic. Cheers.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell these are quality beers. It's not like just a random beer, you know?
Yeah.
It's like compared to your regular beer, you know?
No.
It's like it's not even, it's not in the same league, you know?
No, it's completely different. The taste is different. You know, the most varieties in the world in terms of beers comes from right here in Belgium.
And I'm not even a beer geek, but this feels premium.
Yeah, it feels like something else.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm moving to Belgium, man.
I'm moving here. I'll find a Belgian wife, I'm chilling. All right, still raining, oh my gosh. And just so you know, the restaurant's open basically all day from noon forward, but from noon to 2 p.m. is lunch. After that you can get drinks, and then at 6 to 9:30 is dinner. Umbrella, right?
Oh,
Can't believe it's raining.
I mean, we're in Belgium. It's part of the experience here.
Woo! I've been trying to learn some French. It's not going well. So we stopped here at Pochenelkedeller, something like that. This used to be like a puppet theater, and it's been converted into a bar / restaurant, but mainly focuses on beers. They have 150 beers, I think like 6 beers on tap. So we're gonna try some, and this is amazing. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Where are you from? Because you speak French?
Montreal.
Oh, Montreal. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Montreal.
Awesome. I'm from Miami.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh, well, you want Jess Robert from USC, Florida. This is our table.
This is her table? That's
Just
great.
saying.
So what'd you drink? What'd you have?
We had this one, Saison Voisin, and they had the cric, which is very typical of Belgium.
Kick.
Cric, it's a cherry, soury, sweet cherry.
I'm gonna get something on draft.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what they got.
How do you find French here compared to French in Montreal?
C'est assez différent. It's very different.
Okay.
Yeah, very different. We live here, my husband and I, and these are my nieces visiting, but Yeah, like sometimes they will switch to English.
Right,
So we'll start in French. I will speak in French, and then it will switch to English, and we're like, oh no, we speak the same language. But yeah, it's different.
Wow, awesome.
Oui, au revoir, au revoir.
We'll brave the Brussels typical weather.
I know. Yesterday was gorgeous. Today,
Yeah,
not so
not so
good.
much.
It's okay though. Thank you. Let's see. All right, let's go. Wow, I really, really love this place. Look at that. So as you can see, I mean, they have like puppets everywhere. Look at these puppets. So what's a puppet theater? Wow, very cool. This is a really nice spot. So I looked online and they say this place and Delirium are the two places you have to come to have beer. Special spots for beer. Obviously, it's like a museum. It's a staple, and it's right across the street from the Statue of the Peace. Like literally across the street. And now we're in a line.
It's beautiful. I feel like I'm in a different time all of a sudden. Wow, it's beautiful.
I'm 37 going on 38, guys. I'm drinking beer. Beer in Belgium, it's so freaking good. You better get yourself some ales. Sorry, I'm rethinking of the Sound of Music, one of my favorite movies of all time. And this is their menu. So I'm having Taras Bulba, it's like 6%. It's tasty. Very cloudy beer. I don't know if it's like an IPA or what it is, but they have endless beers, guys. The beer menus are insane. 150 beers. This is draft, so they have 5 beers on draft. The rest of them are bottles. It's a really nice place you have to visit. I mean, the whole setting, it feels like I'm, jumping back to the 17th century. And I think it's like from the 50s. I don't know, I have to look online actually to see exactly when it's from in the puppet museum, the puppet shows. But it's a great spot. Come here, have a beer, and if you want, get yourself some food. Typical Belgian weather, huh?
Part of the experience.
It's part of it. We knew we were gonna get wet on this trip. We knew it. Wow, it's good beer. €7.50, worth it. So this bar has been open since 1991, serving some super crisp beers. I love this, look at the spoon right here. Okay, the rain stopped, sort of. Let's roll. It's still going though.
Welcome to Belgium.
Yeah, right.